G'day, my name's Nick from Keyed Up Hire, and today I'm going to show you how to set up one of our Yamaha PA systems. Okay, so the first thing we do is we take one of our speaker stands, like this, and we unscrew the top knob there, just loosen it off a bit, like that. Then we lift that to the desired height that we'd like the speaker stand to be. Then we take our linchpin, which is here, and we put that in the fourth hole. We can put it in any hole you like really, but I normally use the fourth. Put that in like that, and then you tighten up that knob once more, like that. Then you undo the bottom knob, spread out the legs like a tripod, and you just put it down. Like that. Push that down and tighten that. And there you have the speaker stand. Then we put the speaker on top. Take your speaker, and on the bottom is a hole. Pop it in there like so, and there you have your speaker. Also, with your system come a set of lights. You take your light stand and you put that into the top of the sub, like this. There's a hole there. Put that in like that. Then you simply take your lights and you place them on top of your pole like that. You may just have to unscrew the back of your lights. There's a little screw there that tightens everything up. Unscrew that and just drop that on top like that. Okay, so there you have your stand on top of your sub and your speaker on top of your speaker stand. So in your Keyed Up Hire PA pack, you get a box of cables and leads, and everything that you need to run the system is in this box. Okay, so I'm going to just run you through what we've got in there. So we've got our power cables, extension leads, with two 4-way power adapters there. We've got two 5-metre white cables and one 10-metre 240 volt extension cable. We've also got two microphones. We've got 6 XLR cables. We use these to connect the speakers and the microphones if need be. We also have 6 of these power cables that go into the speakers, mixer and lights. We also have a audio connector, so that goes to your iPad or your laptop or your Android phone, and that goes, and the other end goes into the mixer. If you're running an iPhone, you will need an adapter on the end, a lightning to 3.5mm female adapter on the end of that. And of course we also have our mixer. And I'm going to run through that, how to set that up now, but they're all the components that are in the box that you'll be supplied with. Okay, so here we have the complete setup. We've got left and right main speakers. We've got the lights, we've got the sub, and we have the mixer set up here. Now let me show you how to set up the mixer. Very straightforward, but you need to follow along. So you take one of your XLR cables that are in your pack, you take the female end, you put that into the top of the mixer like that. Again, we don't have the mixer turned on, because we don't want any power surges or earths coming through the equipment as we're setting it all up. So that remains like that. We take another XLR, exactly the same thing, and put it in the right stereo out at the top of the mixer. So they're both like that. Then we take either end and we put either end into the back of the sub over here. So where it says input through on the sub, we put the inputs in. So left input goes there, and the right input from the mixer goes there. Okay? Then we take another two XLR cables. And we take the female end, put it into where it says through that side. That's our left channel. And then we take, again, exactly the same, put it into through, right channel. Then we take the end here and we put it up to this speaker up here. Where it says 1 or 2, we put it in there. Making sure that this switch here, mic line, is set to line, okay? And then we do exactly the same for the other end. Left speaker, line, input 1. As I said before, you can also put it in 2. It doesn't matter. We'll just put in 1 for the time being. So that's how to set up the speaker cables. One thing I neglected to mention before was that if you're just using your mixer and your front of house speakers and not your sub, you can go straight from the mixer into the front of house speaker like this. XLR into stereo out, and then the male end into either 1 or 2. Doesn't matter which, and then your system will work without the sub. Next, we are going to plug in our speakers, mixer and lights into the power system. So all of these work with either one. So speakers and lights and mixer all use the same 240 volt input adapters. So we take one, very straightforward. Here, take this end, put that into the back, like that. And then we plug it into our power, which we've already got. So in this case, we plug in a 4-way adapter, take our plug it in like that, turn it on. You'll see 2 lights come on, power and protection. The protection light will come off, but now you're up and going. Now that is the same for all of those. I'm going to go and plug all this in. I'll be back with you in a moment. Okay, so now we've got everything plugged in, ready to go. Let me show you how to put the microphone in and also to connect up your audio, whether it be from a laptop, a phone, or an iPad. So let's start with the microphone. You take one of our microphones out of the black case that comes with your kit, take another XLR cable, plug it into the microphone like that. Then we take the other end of the microphone and plug it into the top of our mixer like this. Now, as you can see, all the faders, these are the volume controls, all the faders are low, okay? What we want to do is to turn on the channel, so that means that microphone is now active. And we can see from the LEDs here that there is a signal coming through the system. Then we also turn on the master there. That controls the whole mixer. And then we turn on the effects if we want them. That one and that one. Then we bring up our master to around where it says 0. And then we bring up our microphone channel like that. And then we have a very loud microphone. So that's how to set the microphone up. Making sure also, let's turn this down. Making sure also that on the top there, for a microphone, we have the HPF 80 pushed in and the pad 26 dB is up. That cuts out the low frequency so you don't get as much feedback, and that one allows more signal into the microphone. So we need that up and that one down, okay? Here are your EQ, high, medium, and low, and you can adjust that to whatever sound you want. Okay, let's put the laptop in now. So I'm going to use a laptop today, but you can use any device that you want. So we've turned the microphone off, put it down over there. We take our laptop. Before we do anything, we make sure that it's all turned off here. We plug in to this channel. Then we make sure that this is the fader, the volume is down. Then we turn it on. Then we start our music playing. And I've started it on the laptop and you can see that it's coming through on the meter there. So we know it's coming through, and then we just gradually have to bring this up. If we want to cut the music quickly, we just turn it off using that switch. So there, it's coming through and we can adjust the sound as we want. Also with the lights can be put on auto or sound or any kind of configuration that you require. On this one, I've got it on sound. So as the music plays, you will see the lights go on. And then it cuts out. Turn it back on. But again, you can do any configuration that you want. You can have an auto setting where it just flashes randomly the whole time, and there's a whole bunch of different numbers that you can choose from. But I have it on the sound, goes to the beat of the music, it's quite effective. So that's how to set up all your equipment, that's how to input your audio, and that's how to use a microphone. So I hope it helps you out and have a great time at your event. Thanks very much.